Pakistan, do you think like any cases reported on that कि we hired the dark web people and then they did this? कभी इस तरह केस आपकी नज़र से गुजरा हो?
The person who will hire the killer, he will not tell anyone.
You know, कभी पुलिस इन्वेस्टिगेशन करते करते यहाँ तक पहुँची हो कभी आपको?
It is very difficult to trace this thing.
We have a meta search engines like Shodan, Census, Zoom-I, Criminal IP, all these things listed on there. Even though in OpenCTI, Maltigo, these platforms, VirusTotal as well. How we can create a much more talent, right? That is the crux of our podcast.
Basically, some students are from the very middle class families. If we talk about like in general, they should have a core foundation. They can learn from open source courses, which are free.
Yeah.
A little foundation in cybersecurity.
Okay.
A little foundation in cyber threat intelligence. What is it? Just the basic stuff like what is IOCs, the types of IOCs, what is malware, what is botnet. How
we can spread that awareness or cybersecurity specific domains, because you know awareness is done by the national cert, I guess, as well. A lot of other organizations also spreading the cybersecurity awarenesses.
When you are connecting with the Wi-Fi, what you should open and what you should not in that Wi-Fi if it is a public Wi-Fi. Or maybe there can be multiple scenarios. They should have at least basic knowledge in colleges and universities. In universities, I guess in first or second semester, they should arrange some workshop about all the job roles of cybersecurity, where they should tell students about what is incident response or what is CTI, what is penetration testing.
Assalamu alaikum guys, this is Husnain, founder at AQSEC, and today we have a very interesting podcast with very prestigious person in cybersecurity as well as in the dark web, also in threat hunting. And today we will discuss about a lot of technical stuff as well about threat hunting, threat actors, as well as के पाकिस्तान के अंदर साइबर सिक्योरिटी के अंदर साइबर थ्रेट इंटेलिजेंस के क्या लैंडस्केप्स हैं, हम लोग अपने डेटा फीड्स के ऊपर किस तरह से काम कर सकते हैं. एंड वी हैव अ वेरी वेरी स्पेशल गेस्ट मोहम्मद बिलाल, who is working in the cyber threat intelligence and also the vice president of the global cyber risk brand named as 𝗨𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺, one of the biggest companies in the world. I would like to forward mic to Mr. Bilal to introduce himself as well, a concise introduction in which he can tell us about his background, from where he started, and also कि अभी right now वो किस तरह से अपने operations manage कर रहे हैं. So most welcome, Mr. Bilal. Thank you.
Thank you, Husnain, for inviting me. I am Mohammed Bilal Yunus. I am VP of Operations at 𝗨𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺. I started from UIT Lahore as a computer engineer. And after some time, I realized that I might not be fit for computer engineering.
Right.
So I started cybersecurity. I like the way the tools and everything is working. And I actually realized that tools are just the tools.
Right.
The understanding behind the process is necessary.
Yes.
So I started to learn about those concepts. And I built some tools as well. I did some jobs, internships, and after doing few jobs, I ended up in 𝗨𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺.
Right.
From last 6 years, I am working at 𝗨𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺. I got some certifications like CH Master, EJPT, EWPT, CAP, some certifications from McAfee Institute, and some certifications from other vendors as well.
Right. Specifically threat intelligence, बिलाल आपको क्या इसके अंदर जो है वो एक इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ लगी जो आपने अपना कैरियर को थ्रेट इंटेल के अंदर इन्वॉल्व किया, और आपकी डायरेक्शन क्या थी जब आपने स्टार्ट किया इस डोमेन को?
When I started my job at 𝗨𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺, I was given two tasks. One was related to penetration testing and one was related to CTI.
Right.
And the penetration testing task took some time, like more than 8 hours, and the investigation task took me like 30-40 minutes.
So you found yourself a best investigator?
Actually, 𝗨𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺 team were the best, and they told me that you are more fit for CTI. And they were right.
So basically, what is the cyber threat intelligence domain? ये है क्या, and how it belongs to cyber security, and what are the most common factors जो कि आपको आने चाहिए to be a part of a CTI industry?
So basically, CTI is about a proactive process in which we actually monitor everything before the attack happens and we stop the attacks.
Right.
And in CTI, what we normally do is we cover so many things like web monitoring, social media monitoring, dark web monitoring. Some we also do some other things as well.
ठीक है.
Maybe malware analysis, IOC handling.
ठीक है.
And these kind of things.
Right. So how you find the interest in that domain?
So basically, when I started, I did not had any mentor. So I just went through the process of penetration testing. There was a process, and the first step was reconnaissance. I went through all the tools, all the possible tools I found, and somehow I explored the process of investigation, but I did not know that.
Right.
Unless I got the task from 𝗏𝗏𝗺𝗺𝗺, and I realized that I actually went further into recon, open source intelligence, and investigation stuff.
So what sort of investigation, like detecting the threat actors?
Yes.
और क्या threat hunts करते हैं, APTs के groups को find करते हैं? What is threat intelligence basically?
So, in threat intelligence, we normally identify IOCs. We normally monitor so many threat actors. We see what they are talking about.
Right.
How they are building the 0 days, and we actually develop the 0 day intelligence.
Okay.
So that the 0 day people can be saved from 0 days as well. And we also provide some intelligence like supply chain intelligence as well, because that is one of the attacks which should be prevented.
Right. So do you help organizations as well to build the C2 feeds as well, or C2
Yes.
data centers as well?
We provide APIs through which IOCs can be integrated with the SIEM solutions and other security solutions, and organizations can be saved.
Can you please define like what is the process of IOC's extraction, and also for the cybersecurity researchers who are gonna be watching this podcast, how you are utilizing the strategies, ठीक है? वो कौन सी common strategies हैं जिससे हम IOCs extract कर सकते हैं, और how we can improvise our processes?
IOCs are basically indicator of compromise.
Yes.
And there are many ways to do it. One way is you can use open source IOC feeds.
Okay.
The other way is you might find some malwares which are related to your sector.
Okay.
You can actually gather those malware, you can analyze them, you can extract the IOCs, which can be network or maybe based on host.
Okay.
Those can be collected, and those can be added into the CTI platforms like MISP. MISP is one of the open source solutions.
Exactly.
Open CTI can also be used.
Right now it is purchased, right? Open source acquire हो चुका है.
Both are open source. Both have some qualities. Open CTI has the ability to be integrated. Actually, so many solutions can be integrated with Open CTI, but it has some less capabilities, less dashboard capabilities as compared to MISP.
Right.
MISP has more graphs, more. MISP is more matured, but the integration capability is less.
Okay.
So, and even in my company at 𝗏𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗃, we have our own CTI platform which is called Context.
AI powered platform?
Yes, it is AI powered, and our capability is more than other platforms because it allows us to search in more than 40 languages.
Okay.
Plus it has the data related to botnets, related to data breaches, related to bank bins. It actually allows us to monitor all of this stuff.
So where that data you guys can found, that is one of the most interesting part that we would like to know. So, you guys purchase their data sets, or either you have your own threat actors teams जो कि manual process से गुजर के ये सारा का सारा data extract करते हैं.
Basically, we are also monitoring dark web, surface web, pastebin, social medias.
Okay.
We also collect the data from the threat actors.
Okay.
By using different techniques.
Right.
But we also believe that CTI should be complete. It should be defensive. as well as offensive. In case of offensive, we believe that if somehow we need to attack the threat actor websites, that's also okay.
Okay.
Because saving millions of people really matters, and attacking on attacker websites, it is not technically illegal.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
So,
So do you have an experience of attacking on attacker side? Can you tell us in a story about that thing?
not exactly. Let's talk about defensive side.
Okay. So fast forward, we would like to know like the Pakistan landscape, right? The Pakistan landscape, like the currently threat actors are targeting the Pakistan telecom, Pakistan financials, Pakistan
Yes.
government sectors. So do you think like our government is working a proactive measures or taking the proactive measures for that?
They are building some tools
Okay.
for this purpose, and it will take some time to make the tools a little matured. But they are working on it.
Why they are not utilizing the open source tools rather than they are just purchasing the other solutions?
There are multiple reasons. The first reason is, let's say if you get some feeds from somewhere, the feeds will be reliable for some time only,
Right.
very, very short time. So they are thinking that if they build their own tool, that is more trustworthy,
Okay.
and they can make their own teams and they can work well
Okay.
using that tool. Open source tools are good. Those can be utilized. Some organizations are using Wazoo and some Open CTI
Exactly.
and other
A
platforms.
lot of slips like Splunk
Yes.
hai. Same solution mein to barmar hai.
And even there is a CTI platform from Wazoo as well.
Yeah.
Recently
Exactly.
they launched a new CTI.
Logarithm, most of companies or corporates are using. So do you think like do we have a much talent in CTI in Pakistan और हमें ट्रेन करने की ज़रूरत है क्या, या फिर टैलेंट वाकई बहुत ज़्यादा है, हम लोग उनको लोकेट नहीं कर पा रहे, या डायरेक्शंस नहीं है, सिमिलर लाइक आपको डायरेक्शन नहीं मिली थी?
Less talent about CTI
CTI.
in Pakistan. There are
Right.
some reasons. People do not have any idea about data breaches, botnets, and other stuff.
About
And even-
malwares.
Yes.
They don't want to get involved.
They do not want to understand it.
Exactly. Because easy money नहीं है इसमें.
Obviously, it is a little critical.
हाँ.
Malware analysis will require you to do some reverse engineering, do everything in a isolated environment.
Yes.
So that's a problem. Even our cybersecurity students think that if someone is doing investigation, they might not be the right people.
Exactly, because most of
So-
time, influencing by the bug bounty hunters or
Yes.
VAPT services. So how we motivate students to just jump into this industry, and this is a much more important industry than the other in cybersecurity.
I guess they need to be aware. There should be some workshops and seminars about CTI in different universities.
Okay.
And one more thing is, I guess there should be some awareness about cybersecurity domains as well, in general.
In general.
Because if they have the idea about all the cybersecurity domains, they will be able to understand things in a better way.
Okay. So they can totally understand कि भाई हमें अब किस direction में जाना चाहिए.
Exactly. Even I met with so many students who are in 7th or 8th semesters of their cyber degree, and they have no idea about cybersecurity domains. That's a problem.
Means that कि our universities are not providing the quality-oriented education.
They are trying their best, but maybe we started our cyber degrees not long ago.
It's like
and
2018.
Yes.
2018, 2019, after that we have started.
So the teachers need to be trained as well.
I think like we should have to create a private institutions as well. What do you think about that, to train people, to empower people in cybersecurity? Do you think like it's going to be helpful?
It can be helpful, but first we need to tell people that cybersecurity really matters, because in Pakistan, most of the people think that if we will be hacked, there is nothing to be hacked.
Right.
So that's,
They will put the IT guys
yes.
to do the cybersecurity job, right?
So-
This is what is happening.
In one university, I was asking an IT team that adjust the network adapter in VirtualBox to host only, and they were asking what is host only.
Wow.
So
right.
and they were from the IT team.
Oh, wow. So that is a lack of education, I think, and the lack of awareness as well in the cybersecurity.
Yes.
How you think, like, how we can spread that awareness or cybersecurity specific domains? Because, awareness is done by the national cert, I guess, as well. A lot of our other organizations also spreading the cybersecurity awarenesses. But we want to provide a technical trainings. So how you think like we can spread out these domains? कि भाई CTI भी एक domain है, DFIR भी एक domain है, VAPT भी एक domain है, SOC भी है, SIEM भी है. How you think?
I guess it should be compulsory in most of the colleges and universities to have basic knowledge of cybersecurity, like how you should behave in different environments, like maybe when you are connecting with the Wi-Fi, what you should open and what you should not in that Wi-Fi if it is a public Wi-Fi. Or maybe there can be multiple scenarios. They should have at least basic knowledge in colleges and universities. And in universities, I guess in first or second semester, they should arrange some workshop about all the job roles of cybersecurity, where they should tell students about what is incident response or what is CTI, what is penetration testing.
Exactly. What are servers, how servers works.
Yes.
Even though the importance of data. Because my next question belongs to कि भाई data की importance क्या है? Because right now पाकिस्तानियों के लिए PII matter ही नहीं करता. शनाख्ती कार्ड किसी को देना and these all details matter ही नहीं करता. What do you think in a current era can impact, or also in the future era where the decentralized technologies is coming, AI is coming? How you think these threats are evolving and a lot with the perspective of the PII?
When it comes to data, there can be multiple answers. Let's say let's talk about the data in different organizations. If we talk about cybersecurity companies or maybe their customers, they believe that if they are inside the organization and their infrastructure is secured, then they are secured. But in reality, the data is going out of the organization.
Exactly.
And people are simply going home with their laptops and with their mobiles. And if the maybe website admin go home, they download something in their laptop, they get infected by maybe botnet or some other malware.
Exactly.
And even the password is very complex, still they are infected.
Exactly.
And they will go back to the organization and they will infect the whole organization.
In a form of botnets or zombie attacks as well.
Yes.
So in Pakistan, do you face any sort of these attacks happen and any situation that you suffered from?
Yes, there were some organizations, some educational organization who faced this kind of problem. Let's not take the name.
Yes, but
and
the story.
Yes, there were something happened with the main website of the university, and they called me. They told me that this happened, and they want to know how this happened.
Right.
And I went there and I resolved the issue. I told them these are the things which are missing, and these should be the part of.
Was that common things or like technical things?
They did not had any idea about cybersecurity.
Oh wow.
That was the problem. But they created a team now, and they are doing everything. We were talking about data.
Yes.
So let's talk about maybe ChatGPT or other AIs.
Exactly.
We are actually adding so much data and we are asking the questions. But people are not thinking that AI solutions are taking data from different articles.
Yes.
And attackers are adding different scripts and different instructions in those articles as well. And when you ask something from AI and the articles are saying that send the data to the attacker as well, or send the query to the attacker as well.
Exactly.
So AI solutions will send your personal data to the attackers as well.
And is that happened in before any event happened in that way?
I was just few minutes ago, I was discussing this scenario with a friend of mine. So he told me that this happened with few clients of his.
Okay. Right.
And furthermore, in Pakistan, we actually share a lot. We share our CNIC numbers with
Exactly.
others. That's not the right thing, because when we share our number with any person, the first thing that can be done is he can maybe use his number or ID to get some SIM, and he can use the SIM card for scams as well. It normally happens in Pakistan. People are using different SIM cards
Right.
for the scams, which are not on their name, and you or maybe any person have no idea that there are some SIM cards on their name which are used for fraudulent purposes.
Exactly. And what if the fraudulent happened? So they're gonna, FIA gonna grasp them people.
Nothing will happen. The attacker will simply go away.
Exactly. इस तरह के attacks काफी ज़्यादा हो रहे हैं, right?
A lot.
What do you think about the women sector? Because that is the niche that have been specifically targeted for the specific social causes and the religious causes as well. How you think how we can empower the women as well in CTI, or other than that, like the data saving process? Okay, they should not have to share forward their data to the other people. How you think in that way?
Most of the females have no idea about cybersecurity. That's a bad thing. They share a lot of data in their social media accounts.
Exactly, specifically Snapchat.
Yes, and even they share the pictures with their ID cards.
Exactly.
They should have some idea. They should use the private accounts. There should not be things public with any random people, because so many scams and so many issues happen due to it.
Right. और पाकिस्तानी कंपनीज जो हैं वो इन्वेस्ट कर रही हैं साइबर थ्रेट इंटेलिजेंस में, या स्पेसिफिकली थ्रेट हंटिंग में या थ्रेट इंटेल में?
Yes, there are some companies which are working related to it, and even let's not use any name for now, because they are working on their platforms.
Okay.
And on their
they are developing on their platforms as well?
Yes, they are developing their own platforms.
So we have top-notch companies like Trillium, Apex.
Not them. Basically, Trillium has its own SOC.
Exactly.
Security
SOC,
Operations
yes,
Center.
Exactly.
But I'm not sure if they are working related to CTI.
Okay.
They were not before, but we cannot say it now.
Let's fast forward about the dark web as well, right?
Okay.
How the students can start to learn about the dark web, or as well the journalists, because we should have to tell people dark web is not only for the dark purposes.
Okay.
Right? It has some white purpose as well, some positive edges as well, where we can extract the information, or also that that we can extract what are the predicted threats that's going to be happening, right? So how you think we can start learning on that? And also we would like to know about your experience as well.
Let's start from what is dark web, because most of the people have no idea about it.
Yeah.
Dark web there is a thing called internet.
Yeah.
And we use different search engines like Google, Yandex, Baidu, Bing. There are many search engines.
Exactly. Atlas as well. They recently launched.
We can search anything and there will be some results which are indexed by Google. So this is just a small portion of internet. There is a big portion which is not indexed by Google or any other search engine. So that comes in deep and dark web.
Submarine as well. Submarine.
Some websites which are listing the exact locations.
Exactly.
There are websites which are indexed by search engines as well related to that.
Okay.
So that cannot be related to deep web.
Okay.
So deep web is more about the websites which are not indexed, and you need the exact URL to access them.
Okay.
And there are many websites which has TLD like .com, .net, which are not indexed by Google or any other search engine.
So they'll be listed on deep web.
They are in deep web because they are not indexed by them.
Okay.
And there are some special websites which cannot be accessible publicly.
Okay.
So those are the part of dark web.
Right.
And one more misconception is dark web is onion URLs.
Yeah.
No, those are not dark web.
Okay.
Dark web is a little bigger than this.
Okay.
.onion network is a part of dark web, but we have I2P, we have Freenet, we have so much more in dark web.
Okay.
And let's talk about, is dark web bad or not?
Yeah, exactly. Is dark web bad or not? And how students should have to get involved in the dark web?
So basically, dark web was created for the purpose of sharing data anonymously, and it was created for the good cause actually. And after that,
what was that good cause?
Dark web started from US.
Yes, by NSA.
Yes.
So there was a good purpose.
Yes, they wanted to share some information with different organizations only.
So that organizations were good.
Yes, technically those were cybersecurity related or national security level organizations.
You're playing very safe.
So, but after that, it was expanded because if we talk about Onion network, we can add the volunteer nodes as well.
Right.
So anyone can be part of Onion nodes, and the network was expanded a lot, and it became independent.
Right. Right now, is it independent or controlled by NSA?
It is independent. There are so many nodes which are attached with the Onion network, and there are many nodes even from Pakistan as well, Pakistan or other countries. And people are trying to detect threat actors. It is a little difficult because our request goes from our computer to Onion network,
and then Onion routes.
Then Onion, there will be Onion routing, like 3 nodes. The first 3 nodes will be visible to us, and the next 3 nodes will not be visible to us.
But I have checked that only the starting nodes are visible, but ending nodes are also visible. Do you think is that correct?
Onion,
the destination.
No, it will not be visible.
Okay.
It will be, if we talk about detection.
Yeah.
In Onion network, if the last node is yours, then the traffic will go from the last node to the main server.
Okay.
At that time, there are some possibilities to see you.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. There are the possibilities.
Yes, there are the possibilities, but there is a problem as well. We have no idea which one will be the last node. Okay. It will be random.
It will be random. So specifically, which sort of operating systems that we have to install to get inside to the dark web?
There is no need of operating systems.
Okay.
So we can simply download a Tor browser.
Okay.
And then we can figure out the Onion website which we want to visit. We should have the exact URL.
Don't you think we have to install Unix or Tails like operating systems?
We can download it for the safety purpose. The procedure will be something like we can download some virtualization software like VirtualBox or maybe VMware.
Yes.
And after that, we can download some operating system like maybe you can say maybe Kali.
Yes, Kali, Tails, Unix, these platforms that we can install.
We can do something like, if we talk about investigation operating systems, we have Trace Labs, we have CSI Linux. We can download CSI Linux in VirtualBox. We can download Unix. And what we can do is we can route the traffic from Unix to Tor network.
Can we have our own Raspberry Pi as well for the Tor circuit? Can we make it?
Tor circuits, it is possible.
Okay.
That's totally on a user.
Right.
There are so many possibilities.
But what is the edge cases or the test cases of utilization of the dark web?
So basically, for investigators or for cyber threat intelligence analyst, what we normally do is we actually monitor dark web. We actually go through all the marketplaces which are related to drugs, which are related to weapons, murders, and there are many things in dark web right now.
Drugs, murders, weapons, extortions, all these things are happening, all the dark things. But what are the positive things?
So positive things are we can find different tools in a dark web easily.
Is that possible in Pakistan, to hire a hitman over dark web? And is that like just a child's play for a people, or it's a difficult task? And how we can, the government can enforce these things, to stop the crime? How you think?
So basically in dark web, we can identify different websites from where we can hire a killer. So basically things happen in a different way. We need to send the money using bitcoins or another cryptocurrencies. It will not be detectable.
Okay.
So the money will be delivered to the killer.
And is that possible?
Yes.
Okay.
It can be possible from any country.
And Pakistan, do you think like any cases reported on that, we hired the dark web people and then they did this? कभी इस तरह केस आपकी नजर से गुजरा हो?
The person who will hire the killer, he will not tell anyone, right?
Of course, but कभी पुलिस इन्वेस्टिगेशन करते करते यहाँ तक पहुंची हो कभी आपको?
It is very difficult to trace this thing, and it never went through my eyes.
Okay. And how you think like how we can stop these things? क्या feasibility है, possibility है?
We will have to do a little research, and it is very difficult to trace these things and to stop these people. But the main thing is it required a lot of money to hire from dark web.
Okay.
So not many people can do this.
Right. But in 1 million peak year,
it will be more than a million. But it will be like in bitcoins, like 0.1
exactly
Bitcoin. It will be a lot of money.
It will be a lot of money. Right?
Maybe
like
10 CR or something like this.
Okay.
So there can be very, very less people who will be able to hire a right hitman. But even, I don't know how, but in dark web, there are some websites now which says that hire a killer for the husband or wife as well. Which was kind of funny. Recently, I was going through some websites and I found this kind of website.
Okay. Going to dark web, is that legal in Pakistan?
Yes, it is legal.
To download the Tor browser and to do these things.
Yes.
Is that legal?
Yes.
Do we have to make the policies over the network, do you think?
No. Dark web, we have good things on dark web as well. Most of the things are illegal.
Okay.
And even there are some websites which display the live murders as well.
Okay.
So there are a lot of things.
But there is a common myth कि मैं Tor browser download करूँगा तो मेरे system में malware आ जाएगा, and मैं onion routes को explore करूँगा तो malware आ जाएगा. It's gonna hack my personal life. Is that real thing?
It is possible. Let's say if they are downloading some file, they should not. That's a problem. But what they should do is they should go through the instructions. They should learn about anonymity.
Okay.
They should download some VM. Then they should use maybe if they are accessing the Tor browsers, do not drag the file outside the virtual machine.
Okay.
And there should be some safety measures, like they should disable the clipboard, they should disable the drag and drop option. So they should be careful, but they should learn as well, because even they are not using the dark web, malwares are coming in their laptops and they have no idea.
क्या पाकिस्तानी की कंपनीज का, कॉर्पोरेट्स का, लोगों का डेटा डार्क वेब पे अवेलेबल होता है फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट?
Yes. In dark web, most of the ransomware groups host the website in a dark web, and they share the data there. They also sell the data through their ransomware websites or some other marketplaces, some forums as well. So in ransomware, most of the time, if some organization is compromised with the ransomware, the threat actor group will tell the organization that if they do not pay $1 million, they will simply publish the data in their website.
Is that
they does?
Okay.
They do actually.
They do eventually.
They do it.
And we have listened a lot of times, like our Nadra databases has been leaked out the dark webs, and they're publicly available, right? And right now, the hackers can create the family trees of our data sets. Is that risky, and how we can enforce these security policies, even though to secure our future and the present? Because we are living in a decentralized era. Anybody can, if the crypto comes involved into the legality process, तो कोई भी हमारे फैमिली ट्री को देखते हुए हमारे प्रोसेसेस को रेप्लिकेट कर सकता है, हमारी आइडेंटिटीज को रेप्लिकेट कर सकता है.
Exactly.
तो हाउ यू थिंक वी कैन मेक आवरसेल्फ सिक्योर?
We should be careful during the distribution of information.
Right.
The other thing is true. There are some websites available online where we can search about the phone number. We will get the CNIC, and once we search the CNIC, we will get the other SIM cards which are related to that CNIC. We will get multiple SIM cards,
Okay.
and then we will be able to get the house address as well.
Okay.
And furthermore, from there we can actually use some open source intelligence tools, and we will be able to get the social media accounts and other things as well. It will be very easy to
Okay.
replicate stuff. So
Exactly.
we should be careful.
What we call then the technical, snog puppets. What are they?
No. Sock puppets.
Sock puppets. Do we create the sock puppets from their data?
We can do it.
And if the sock puppets can be created, then our identities can be utilized in any way.
Normally, what attackers
Specifically
do,
in the era of deepfakes. you
yes, there are more critical things due to AI.
know? Exactly.
If someone has our voice or image, they can even create the videos with it.
Yes.
So but AI is not very, very advanced right now. Things can be detected using forensics or using our own eyes as well. Let's say if there is an image and you are thinking that it might be created with the AI, you can actually observe few things, like the images which are created by AI.
They have like synthetic data. So,
Yes, their face
faces,
structure
right.
and everything will
seems artificial.
seems artificial. Their eyes will not be straight,
Yeah.
and there are multiple things which can be detectable even with our own eyes.
Right. As an investigator, did you remove the data from the internet as well for some executives or from some,
Yes.
the leaked data? If, for example, if the person has a leaked data. So via threat intelligence, क्या हम अपने जो services हैं, we can offer a service कि we will remove your data from the internet?
Let's talk a little bit about threat hunting.
Yeah, okay.
There can be, if we categorize it, there can be two types of threat hunting.
Okay.
One can be inside the organization, inside the infrastructure, and the other can be outside the organization, where we can hunt if someone has your data, your emails, or someone actually publishing your data anywhere on forums, on articles, and if you want people not to know about it, you can think about the removal, and it is possible to remove the data.
Okay.
Based on there are different cases.
They are manual process or automated process? Like, do we have to request Facebook for that, or do we have our own process?
If the data is on a Facebook or other social media accounts, we can request them to remove the data based on copyright, based on maybe if the data is related to company, we can request the data based on trademark as well.
Okay. And Facebook do these things?
Yes, they also we can also file the defamation case if someone talk bad on a social media.
Okay.
We can talk
and on
to
the
them.
behalf of defamation case, we can request Facebook to remove
Yes.
that leaks.
And they will investigate and they will remove the data.
Okay. So means that like we can remove the leak pictures,
Exactly. We can
from the people of the people.
Yes.
So how much it cost? For example, अगर एक common person की किसी भी females की या male की कोई private या sensitive pictures leak हो गई हैं, तो what should be the service charges to remove their data?
It can be different.
It can be different.
It varies from person to person.
But
And
common person who is earning, for example, 300k PKR per month.
in Pakistan, I have no idea how much they charge, and even at 𝗏𝗃security, if we talk about brand protection.
Yes, brand protection, exactly.
Brand protection, we actually charge annually. There are unlimited takedowns available, and we we deal with fake websites, phishing websites, some copyrighted content, trademark content. If someone using your name or your identity, we actually monitor everything.
Okay.
And we tell the companies about it, and after that we start the removal process.
Like there are platforms like I am checking like DMCA platform that
Yes.
also removes your content or
But
services.
the charges are huge.
Okay.
If you add one website, they take more time.
Okay.
First thing, and they will ask you to pay a lot. If the case is related to trademark, the charges are more than $500
For one source.
Yes.
For example, if the data has been leaked on Instagram, Facebook,
For
WhatsApp.
one account
Okay, for one account.
or one post,
For one.
it will be like this.
It's a very means that like मतलब इंडस्ट्री काफ़ी बड़ी है और इसमें जो अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ हैं वो भी ज़्यादा हैं क्योंकि लीक्ड चीज़ें भी उसी तरह से हैकर्स हैं वो लीक कर रहे हैं, राइट? How the local startups can start with the CTI? For example, if in Pakistan, I am the X person who wanted to start a startup in specifically the cyber threat intelligence and wanted to provide the services to the international world, similar like a freelancer. So how can I start?
You can start from open source tools.
Okay.
Let's say you can pick open source SIEM solution. Then you can
Open
pick,
CTI like right there. I can configure the all-in vault.
Let's say you start with Wazoo. You can pick some platform, CTI platform like OpenCTI.
Okay.
And OpenCTI can be integrated with MISP. Okay. MISP has so many feeds,
Yes.
community feeds,
Yes.
which can be utilized. And you can pick different IOC feeds from internet. You can use abuse.ch
Yes,
website where there are multiple sources, Malware Bazaar and @𝗫𝗫.
XSS.I and the
Yes.
Russian markers, yes.
Basically, you can pick
Ransomware.live as well, where we can find the IPTs.
from where we can actually watch the ransomwares.
Yes.
Any incident happens.
Yes.
Yes, you can also pick that data. You can integrate everything into one solution. You can do filtering mechanism.
Okay.
Because if filtering mechanism is not right, then that's a problem because you need to go through a lot of data.
Is that possible to scrap the data from the dark web easily?
Not easily. The
Okay.
process is complicated.
Okay.
So, because the first thing is dark web is very slow.
Yeah.
So
Slow and
takes
also
time.
bypassing the captchas.
Yes,
It's a challenging.
it's a challenging process.
How to find the forums on the dark web for the data leaks and all these things. We have a
to
GitHub
use-
repositories, but
Yes.
that are not enough. We have the search engines like Ahmadiyya, the search engine, but not enough. How we can do that?
We have to use multiple things. We should have a process. What we can do is we can check all the search engines which are active. We
Okay.
can utilize them. The first thing. Second thing is we can also use the surface web. We can search on different search engines, and we can make some Google dorking queries or something like this, and we can actually identify the URL.
Okay.
The third thing can be we can identify some repositories on GitHub and other platforms which actually track the exact URLs, wallet address, telegrams, and these things on their repos.
Okay.
We can pick the data from there because they actually there are thousands of people who are contributing in those repos, and picking data from there can be a good thing as well.
Is that possible? We can docking, Google docking.
Yes.
It is only possible onto the surface web, but it is possible to do on Tor and dark web, or either there are other search patterns.
I don't think it is possible on dark web.
Exactly. Docking, searching patterns are possible, but
Basically,
docking is not possible.
Dorking is available from the search engines.
Yes.
And in dark web, we have less search engines.
Right.
And those are, I don't think they provide Google dorking.
Yeah, exactly.
Thing.
Yeah, of course, because docking patterns are not there. I have checked that.
Yes.
Specifically, I would like to know how the students can involve and start with CTI on a cost effective way in universities. ठीक है कि उनके पास सर्टिफिकेशंस के पैसे भी नहीं हैं and they wanted to learn.
So first of all, they need to know a little bit about CTI. They can start from basic free courses, like there is a course on ARCAX.
Yeah, exactly. The basic CTI, basic 101. Yeah.
They can simply explore what is CTI and
basic terminologies.
Some terminologies like IOCs and different protocols like traffic TLP, traffic light protocol.
Yes, exactly.
And after it, they can start malware analysis. And in malware analysis, there are different things. Basic static analysis.
Do they have to learn 𝗧𝗏 and IDA Pro as well for that?
They can learn about it, but at least they should have idea about basic static analysis, basic dynamic analysis, and automated analysis. Okay. They can go into the advanced static and advanced dynamic analysis, where they can use different debuggers, different reverse engineering tools like IDA Pro or maybe 𝗧𝗏. That's totally okay. But at least they should have idea.
Like they should have to know the malware types, right?
Yes, the
types
let's
of
say
malwares.
If this is a malware, they can create hashes.
Exactly.
Impact they can search on different search engines using that hash. They can use floss or string. They should be able to do dynamic analysis using Wireshark, Procmon. These are the basic tools.
Okay.
Redshot,
yeah.
So these are the most basic tools. They need to learn about it. They should have isolated environment. They need good setup, because malware setup require good RAM. They have to use VirtualBox with maybe they can use Remnex or Flare VM. The reason is there can be the malware can be based on Linux. The malware can be based on Windows. So if the malware is based on Windows, it needs to be run on Windows operating system.
Right.
So in case of Flare VM, we can run the malware based on Windows.
Yeah.
And in case of Remnex, we can run the malware based on Linux, like ELF files.
Oh yeah.
So
what's the global impact of cyber threat intelligence in the global warfare, cyber warfare? You know, because the malwares, we have watched a lot of events. The basic event that we mostly call the Stuxnet event, right? But how you think like cyber threat intelligence and the modern warfares, the both of things?
So let's complete the first question first.
Okay.
The roadmap.
Yeah, yes. Yeah,
and there is an answer there, which will lead to this question.
Okay.
Except malware analysis, they should have the idea about open source intelligence tools. How the investigation works.
Okay.
Like, let's say if you have a number, how can you identify the attacker?
Okay.
And if the number belong to Pakistan, the process will be different.
Okay.
If it is from some other country, the process will be different.
For example,
let's say if the number is from Pakistan, we can check if there is a Jazz Cache or EasyPass on this number.
Okay.
Some Rust ID.
Okay.
We can check the CNIC from it, and CNIC can lead to some other numbers, some other house addresses, and we will have enough information to pivot to other social media platforms.
Oh, okay.
We can go to the social media platforms. We can search. We can use the filters because we know the house address and other things, and we will be able to figure out the social media accounts possibly, and that's how we can go from there. In other countries, in US, they have a database, people search database.
Yes.
We can search the people data from there if it is not hidden.
Like engines like Pipel.
Yes.
Right? Where
There
you can
maps.
find all these personas.
Yes.
But in Pakistan, we don't have.
We don't have.
Why?
And even in other countries, we don't have.
But why our government considers it's a taboo? Like not collecting the data and, not having a data compliances, all these things. Why our country considers that? And how we can let them know to collect the data is not a bad thing, or to give the data is not a bad thing.
They do not understand cybersecurity well, I believe.
Okay.
And people who try to understand the cybersecurity, because of the war only, they try to understand.
Yeah, right.
So that's a problem. It will take some time, probably. And after open source learning, students can go from there to investigation side. They can learn about dark web as well. Then there is a thing, web monitoring.
Yes.
Which is related to RSS feeds and other stuff.
Yeah, they can. Okay.
They should learn about it.
We can connect the RSS feeds to the OpenCTI as well.
Yes.
Right.
Somehow.
To monitor all these things, web monitoring
tools
things.
Available.
And for the dark web, I prefer to install Tails, Vonix, even though explore Solaris as well.
Yes.
The Tor circuits as well, Tor nodes as well, right? Tor sockets as well. This is also important thing to understand the dark web. Can we provide the services on the dark web?
Yes, we can host the websites.
By utilizing Raspberry Pi or our system?
Yes, it is possible. And even if we talk about we had a little talk about the operating systems, Trace Labs and CSI Linux. In CSI Linux, there is a tool, OnionShare.
Yeah.
And we can create a website or we can host files there, and it will create a onion-based URL immediately. And you can send.
Is that secure? OnionShare is secure?
Yes, it is using.
Yeah, because we can do the messaging, texting, all these things on the OnionShare.
Yes, it is secure.
Do we have applications on the Play Store or a Google that are utilizing the darknet or the dark internet on the background?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Right. So we don't have that sort of applications.
No, we do not.
Right.
I can check further about it, but so far, what I know is there are no applications because the organizations like Microsoft and these organizations, they do not use the Onion URLs there. The reason is the connection process for normal URLs and Onion URLs are different.
But we can do the communications on the dark web by utilizing the OnionShare.
We can use the OnionShare concept is different. We can host different files, different websites. We can chat anonymously using. Once we click on start in OnionShare, it will create a Onion URL.
Yeah.
And once you share that Onion URL, maybe let's say if there is a dark web market, and you create a fake account using different random name or random text, you can paste that URL there. And once someone click on that URL, they will be able to communicate. They will be able to download the file or visit your website.
Even though I can WhatsApp you that link, just to communicate between you and me, it should be anonymous. Is that possible?
Yes, it is possible, but I cannot directly open the URL because I will need the Tor browser. I mean, and even there are some extensions on Chrome which allows us to visit Onion URL. So
the privileged people, the business people, do they have some private channels of anonymous communications over all the world?
It is debatable.
It is debatable. Like it is possible they can do
They can do it.
They can. But means that there is a way to do these things.
So in dark web, there are some networks other than Onion URLs.
Yes, you told before. Okay.
Which allows us to store some files so that those will not be deleted because those are like blockchain stuff.
Yeah,
the file will be downloaded in all the nodes.
Exactly.
So it is to resist the censorship.
Okay.
Basically, there are some other networks as well, which are related to communication only. So there are multiple
ways to communicate all these things. Okay, my next question was, the global impact and the global warfares.
Yes.
Because we are living in, the AI era, where the information is very common thing to control. And we have checked in the recent adventures with the neighbor countries, we watched that, how information is controlling by them. The cyber threat intel ke hote hue, we can measure the proactive measures, And if we have a talent, अगर हमारे पास talent होगा, तभी हम कुछ कर सकते हैं. So how you think as a CTI investigator?
In cyber warfare, the sensitive organizations are limiting their employees to share the sensitive information. That's a good thing. Even you search about any organization from other countries which are related to maybe defense, you will not be able to find much information about their employees.
Exactly.
But a good investigator is, the investigation is more about connecting the dots.
Yeah, okay.
So even there is no information, But there was some information before. So if you try to find again and again, you will be able to find some information. You can connect the dots, and from there you will be able to make a little graph.
Or in a form of, like, we can give the example like the Wayback Machines,
Yes, Wayback
and
Machines.
where the digital footprints are there of the websites, and we can extract these data.
Now we are talking about Wayback Machine. I would like to mention an important thing. Some people think that there are only website footprints on Wayback Machine. The social media accounts footprints are also there.
Okay.
Then
There was a ransomwares and malwares also in the Wayback Machines. The rats as well,
But if you do not download it,
that
stay
was
careful. Like
because when we were, students, we installed a lot of rats.
yes.
Can you tell us a story about that thing as well, just to make it interesting?
When I started learning about cybersecurity, at that time I was like, let's download anything and analyze it. And many times I downloaded some files on my Kali Linux, and my Kali Linux was crashed after few minutes.
No, did you install the rats into the other systems?
Like in
The
someone,
malwares or
someone else's?
Yes.
No, never. Because but I have a friend
Okay.
who is a very interesting guy. He actually downloaded the rat in his own computer.
Wow.
And why is that? When someone uses his computer,
So
he will know.
Okay.
And let's say if someone log into his computer, the credentials of that person will be collected in his computer as well. So he did it for his own safety, but many times he get the credentials of someone as well. And even we believe that we cannot hack the social media accounts, but once you log into someone's computer and that footprint is connected with your social media account.
Okay.
So if they use the credentials, they will be able to log in without any issue.
Okay, so fast forward, Bilal, I would like to know, okay, we have a meta search engines like Shodan, Census, Zoom-I,
Yes.
Criminal IP, all these things listed on there. Even though in OpenCTI, Maltigo, these platforms, VirusTotal as well. So how we can create a much more talent, right? That is a crux of our podcast, because bug bounty is not enough. VAPT is not enough. SOC is not enough. In blue teaming or the red teaming, the cyber threat intelligence is a separate niche, because cybersecurity itself is an ocean. So how you think we can create a much more talent in cybersecurity, and specifically, in AQSEC, we are starting the training programs. Okay, how you think it's going to be positive or feasible, or students should have to join these private institutions for the courses or not?
Basically, some students are from the very middle class families.
Right.
Some are kind of rich. If we talk about, like, in general, they should have a core foundation. They can learn from open source courses, which are free.
Yeah.
They should have a little foundation in cybersecurity, a little foundation in cyber threat intelligence. What is it? Its types. Then just the basic stuff, like what is IOCs, the types of IOCs, what is malware, what is botnet.
They can configure,
yes.
Wazoo. They can configure OpenCTI.
From there, they can go into maybe open source tools first, learn about them. They can learn about malware analysis. That is also possible. Then after that, they can go into scraping side, how to scrape the data from telegrams, from different websites. How can we bypass the restrictions? Then we can teach them about web monitoring. Then we can teach them about working with dark web. How can we work with or maybe communicate with threat actors anonymously?
Okay, yeah, exactly. That is going to be.
That is something important.
𝗨𝗺𝗺𝗀𝗺𝗃 creation is the part of CTI?
Yes, because
it's a part of brand protection.
It is 𝗨𝗺𝗺𝗃 are the part of anonymity.
Okay.
So 𝗨𝗺𝗺𝗃s are about creation of fake identities, so that we will be able to communicate with different threat actors securely without exposing our real identity. The reason is that once they know your real identity, they can harm you or maybe people around you. So it's but the main thing is the 𝗨𝗃𝗺𝗺 account should be aged, and normally I believe that once you create any 𝗨𝗃𝗺𝗺, you should create their relatives as well.
Exactly.
And so that it should look more realistic. And one more thing is, if we are talking about threat actors which are in a different country, try to create a 𝗨𝗃𝗺𝗺 using the name category of same country. You can use the same kind of image which can be created using AI, and you can create the relatives around him, around the threat actor.
Okay.
If we know about what are his interests, we can post some things on our social media account which is a 𝗨𝗃𝗺𝗺𝗺, and we can actually create a little interest in that person.
Can we create bank accounts of the 𝗨𝗃𝗺𝗺s as well?
We can create it, like some virtual accounts.
We can create that.
We can create them so that our real accounts will not be targeted.
So thank you so much, Mr. Bilal, for having such an interesting session with us, and thank you so much for the audience as well who are empowering us and by watching and subscribing our channels. And with one vision, we have to strengthen our nation with cybersecurity under the vision of AQSEC. And we are right now in the progress, and we have upcoming sessions with one of the most prestigious people, the CEOs and the CTOs of the of Pakistan in cybersecurity industry. So thank you so much. Stay tuned. Take care. Goodbye.